Hi, hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to another Share a Beer. Today's Friday, September 2nd, 2018, and this is the final Friday Share a Beer, man. Um, it sucks, I know, but yeah, this is the final one. I was a little hopeful, not by a whole lot. Yeah, it was a little bit of a long shot that we might be able to just move the time slot, but um, yeah, it's just not going to be possible. And man, I've been so distracted. Hey, how you doing, Craig? Um, I've been so distracted this week, man. And I got to tell you, we've been making all these changes to the share beer because of my job. And oh, did I put? I didn't post the link in the No, I did. I did. I posted the link. So there's the link in the Google Plus if you want to join in. And then there's the link in the chat. I'm not sure if that link's working. And it hasn't worked what seems like for a couple of months already. I don't think it's the exact same link, but still the link that I get from the chat doesn't seem to work. Let me see. Yeah. Send Tom an invite. Let me see. Boy, I always have a problem with Neri. Oh, there's Neri. Cool. Yeah. All right. So I'll send you guys an invite. But hey, Mark, how you doing, brother?
Hey, good.
Oh, there's Sadiq too. Maybe he might want to invite too. I'll send Sadiq an invite, and I'll send Craig one too. Mine as well. Oh, I'm gonna say Craig Kent. Beer reviews. That's not coming up.
Live now. All right.
Yep, there's Sadiq. Sadiq right away. Okay. Oh, there's Neri. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, Neri.
How's everybody doing?
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah. Just in time. 2 minutes. I arrived 2 minutes ago, so.
Oh yeah, well, damn near me too. I was hungry when I got off of work, so I had to stop off. I'm wearing part of it. I had to stop off for breakfast burrito.
Well, if you get hungry, you can just lick your shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a little chorizo grease there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's and then I'm washing it down with a nice, cold, clean, crisp. Anybody want to guess? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
PB Army ASAP.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm looking on the Untapped. I am so sorry. I wish I was more prepared today, but I'm not. I only had to work 4 days this week, right? I'm off tonight, so I don't have to work tonight. So, but all these changes that I'm making to the Share Beer show because of my job, kind of should tell you, dude, it is nuts over there. It is like mayhem. It's the only way I can describe it. Like, it's one of those situations where you ever had a situation where you ever wanted to quit a job and just like really screw them? Like, I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna screw them. Like, I'm gonna screw them so hard they're gonna self-destruct. They're just gonna implode on themselves. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just want the whole building to fall down, right? That's kind of what's happening to us. Without the building falling down, the theoretical building is falling down. Dear God. When the main boss quit, he quit in such a fashion where I all I can do is golf clap, man. I'm like, bravo, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute him, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else can you do? We're on the receiving end of this effing, if you will. But I mean, he quit and he took most of the sales staff with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah, he did it right. I'll give him that. We all called him a dumbass, but he wasn't that stupid. He so, amongst all these changes that's happening, the main boss quit. I don't want to get into all the politics of my job, but it's just been so nuts over there. So
yeah.
it's consumed every single rock that's in my head, like all the little like green stuff that develops on the rock. You know, what do you call that? Algae, all the algae that develops on the rock and everything, all of that. You know what I'm saying? All the little creatures that live in the algae between the rocks, they're even like, dang, dude, this has been a crazy week, right? Like, so dilly, man, you know what I'm saying? To the weekend.
Dilly.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to those others that have an early weekend, too, screw it, yeah.
I went to a Providence Bruins game, and a guy yelled it wicked loud.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Dilly?
Yeah, everyone was just like, what the hell was that? It was hilarious.
I love that I was at the beer fest and yelled dilly, and no one even knew what the hell I was talking about. That's what was awesome. Like, it was, I was in such the early stages on that thing, man. I can, like, I take a bow. You know, I'm like, yeah, all right. Y'all finally catch it up.
Did you see the new video on Facebook? The Bud Knight?
No.
I guess it shows like the guy's all decked out in Bud Light gear on his horse, and he rides up and they're like, "Look, it's Bud Knight." And it just
Bud Knight. There we go.
So is that part of the series?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to ruin it then, because that's probably a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. I don't like to ruin the. So I'll talk about them, but I don't like to like watch it. You know what I'm saying? I want my virgin eyeballs to lay eyes on the commercial for the first time during the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
The pre-Super Bowl. When are they going to start running the pre? I mean, it's probably going to be. What time's the game start?
Oh, who knows? It's pre-show started. It's probably the pre-show is probably starting in an hour.
Yeah. 48-hour coverage.
It's kind of true. They get the question. They have the news reporters and everything out there a week before.
Yeah.
Ready early.
Yeah, I mean it'll start at the crack of dawn on Sunday. I promise you.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'll just be all I want to see is kickoff. I don't want to see any of the pregame junk. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
the commercials.
Yeah, well, the commercials don't like officially start until they like go to the main game announcers, right?
Yeah, although I don't know, it seems like every year they start doing more and more commercials like in the, like an hour before. Or something.
Yeah, you're right. You've got some of the commercials in order to save money. Will launch whatever commercial kind of in that pre-show sort of thing.
Right before kickoff, like the last hour, when they still go hardcore on the final prep before the game. You know, like when the team come out on the field, you got like that 45-minute span. So
that
only cost you like $4 million instead of $5 million.
Okay, so who's going for what? Should we even ask Tom? Do we need to
Eagles?
Eagles.
Bolt the lightning's going to come down from the sky and strike you down.
Both flames.
Yeah. Now, what Tom did is a smart thing because he's betting the Eagles to cover.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's rooting for the Patriots because the Patriots never cover. So he's rooting for the Eagles on the money. See.
Yeah.
Neri, do you have any horse in this race? Are you rooting for anybody in our American Super Bowl?
No, sorry, no.
Oh man,
will you be watching? What time will it come on over there? Let me see.
Difficult.
It'll be early in the morning, wouldn't it? Would it be at midnight? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Like 1 in the morning.
I think midnight. Yeah.
Yeah. What time does Super Bowl start?
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm thinking the kickoff is probably sometime around 6.
Let me go to Google.
Where it used to be much later.
Yeah.
It used to be around 8 o'clock.
Exactly.
Right? Everyone it'd be done around like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
In my time, 4:30.
Okay. So it's 6:30 Eastern. Yeah, 6:30 Eastern.
6:30 Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some people are complaining because when they're in this game's in the Central, right? So I think some people are complaining if it goes into overtime, it goes too late on the East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If it goes overtime,
it'll end. If it goes into overtime, it'll probably end at regular game should end about 10 o'clock, 10:15 with the extra long halftime.
So that is kind of a regular game. For us, that's the afternoon games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that is kind of so. Yeah. Oh, hey, we got we got some other. Hey, Zach, how you doing, man? We've got the good looking side in the background there.
Yeah.
She's bringing up the ratings as we speak. How you doing, sweetheart?
Good. All right.
Doing good. What does your shirt say? Oh, big sis. That's right. Yep, you're a big sister now, huh?
Yep, we're just waiting to go deliver some kegs.
Oh.
This kid's childhood. I'm looking forward to her growing up just to read her book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
it's gonna be titled Playtime and Delivering Kegs or something like that.
Yeah, you know, some kids, they grow up on a farm and they grow up milking cows and they grow up, you know, herding the sheep, whatever in the hell they do on a farm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and her book's going to be all about, another day of, sledging around some kegs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was rough.
Yeah, we're ditching school today to go brew beer.
Yeah.
She can literally say she's been brewing beer since she was born. She can literally say that.
We're brewing with her cousin, so we're gonna go deliver kegs and grab her cousin and brew a Girl Scout cookie.
Most kids, their parents show them pictures of a horse. Say horsey. Do you know how to spell horsey? H-O. And in the Zach household, it's pictures of hops. Do you know what hops this is? This is Centennial.
Give me the flavor profile of Centennial hops.
Yeah, what?
Some kids can recite all the presidents when they go to school. Piper's going to know all the hops.
All the hops. Yeah, the top 25 hops in the world. Like
you learn hops. You learn a hop to each letter.
We're brewing a tag-along Girl Scout cookie beer.
Oh, cool.
Now, you're talking the tag-along specific cookie, right?
Yeah, they're the chocolate-covered peanut butter one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Because you've done if I'm not mistaken, you've done a Girl Scout cookie beer before, haven't you?
Yeah, when I was at home, I've done some. And we've done the Oreo beer.
Mm-hmm.
We've done brownies.
Oh, Mark, we were talking. Okay, Zach, give us the lowdown on the chain reaction hot sauce, baby.
I work with a guy named Danny Cash, and he makes a lot of sauces. I mean, if you have any sauce, he probably has something to do with it. But he's a local guy, and then so on his small batch system, we brew some beer sauce. So right now we just re-released our two most popular that I've done are the watermelon ginger, which is a red habanero sauce.
Ooh.
It's a sweet red habanero sauce, so it's like 4 on the heat scale.
Okay.
And we use our watermelon ginger half-horizon in that, and then we do a cilantro serrano lime sauce as well. That has the cilantro beer that we do in it. That's more of a 7 on the hot scale. They're really just fun to do. I give them away a lot to just different accounts that, hey, put this behind your bar. I've done we did a pink peppercorn strawberry habanero one time for Valentine's Day. I did a red ale Cajun one for our Cajun cook-off.
Okay, so now that you've got our mouths watering, where do we get these sauces? Where can we buy them?
I can probably send a couple out.
Well, but where
No, we won't pay.
Anybody that's listening,
Yeah, where can anybody buy them somewhere?
They're just in the tap room. But,
okay. So just you can see Chain Reaction Brewing co.com right here, and just go to contact. And
but they're really good sauces. I love the cilantro serrano lime. It's awesome on tacos or whatever. The watermelon one makes some great wings.
Yeah, I would think that would be a good wing with the ginger. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. I was like, "Whoo! Zach's got hot sauce." Right after I talked about someone else's hot sauce.
I've been doing it for probably 2 years.
Okay.
Or maybe a year or so. I did my first one on Valentine's Day.
Right on.
Very cool. Yeah, hot sauce is. I need to restock my hot sauce supply.
Oh! Wait a minute. Okay. We got to do this right. Okay, we got to do this right, because Mark, this is the first time that we've actually had the King of Smoke on the show. So we got to play his walk-up music. Last time he was on the show, he couldn't hear it. So we got to play his walk-up music. Here we go.
I'm the king of smoke, there is none higher. Sucker your teeth should call me sire. Burn like no mouthpiece fire. I won't stop smoking until I retire. Now I rock to the party, smoke the rest. Smoke is on time. Beer's got the right to smoke and the will on the left. Others can't stand it, but give me respect.
There it is, man. We got the King of Smoke right here, baby. He's about to crack one open for you right here on the Friday Share Beer Show. What do you got for us, Neri?
I got something that I had a couple of days ago.
Oh,
a couple of shows ago also. I really had nothing special the last few times, because I'm really into this triple IPA from Troubadour again.
Yes.
Magma.
And I like it so much, so I ordered a lot. So
now, in your case, you're not even kidding. You literally order it and they deliver it to you, no?
Yeah.
That's one of the perks of living overseas, man.
Yeah, and this is, for me personally, this is my favorite, really. So
can I go a little deeper into that, Neri? Now, when you order a beer, now how much more expensive is it than just going and getting it?
I think it's 50 cents, I think.
Oh.
Do people usually tip, or is it like one of those things that it's just like you just bring my beer and it's a little more?
No, it's really 50 cents. You order it online, and they when you order 12 of them, you don't have this extra cost for bringing it. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The deal.
That is sweet. So you can order literally a 12-pack of beer, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll bring it to you, no problem."
Yeah, last Christmas I ordered 24 bottles, and now I order it by 12. So.
Okay.
Oh.
What's your new favorite beer then?
Yeah.
Sorry?
See, now it's an expensive country, but you get perks like that, my friend. I mean, they got the extra cash,
Beer man.
So let's see what you get out of that Troubadour, man. Let's see.
I hope it smokes, because I had it in the fridge not that long.
Oh, here he goes. See, he's trying to play it down.
But it's, for me, it's good enough. It's cold enough. Yeah, it's
Because
cold enough.
he's the Tom Brady of this thing, so he's playing it down. You know what I'm
And make
saying?
it look easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Make it look easy.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Let's try it. Let's see. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, man, where'd it go? Is it still there?
No, not anymore now.
Got some smoke. Yeah.
Yeah,
You still got more smoke on a bad smoke than we get on good smoke. So.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a bad Neary smoke right there, and it's still,
He still won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not even one of his best performances right there.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe tomorrow in the first Saturday show.
Yeah. Well, next Sunday. That's next Saturday. But I was thinking of, now that you mentioned it, I was thinking about having a show on Saturday. I don't know. Or I was thinking, should we do a show Saturday? It wouldn't be an official Share a Beer because that one's on the 10th. Right, the 10th, Mark, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. But I was wondering, should we do a show Saturday or should we do a show for pregame on Sunday?
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah.
That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't want to hear none of that crap anyway. You know what I'm saying? How many single mamas raised these kids and now they're playing football and it was their long lost dream and there was shootings every day on their street. All right.
That is true.
I mean, that's going to be the sum of it right there. Right. That's, and now he's in the NFL and making gazillions of dollars. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
And they built a playground for the kids in his old neighborhood.
Yeah. And he, exactly. Right. I just saved you 6 hours of pregame right there. So now you can join
6 hours and 60 seconds. See?
60 seconds.
Value add.
Exactly.
By a Super Bowl ad.
That's a show title. 6 hours and 60 seconds.
Exactly. So now everyone's ready for this.
Lots of places, right? 6 hours and 60 seconds.
Yeah. So now I think I could set that. What time do you think you'd want to jump in if we were doing this on Sunday pregame?
How much pregame do you want to do before? Do you want to do like 2 hours before? Do you want to do like an hour before?
Yeah, let me see. So the game starts at 6:30. So if we started at what 3 or 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do like 4 o'clock. That'd be 2.5 hours before game time.
That would be bad.
4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, and that way it'd only be 9 o'clock for you, Neary. 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, so you can join in for an hour or so.
Oh yeah, that's the nightcap right there.
Yeah,
that's better. That's better.
That's a lot better. Yeah, and you can really suck down some Troubadour.
Let's do this. Yes.
He's in.
Yeah, he's in, man. So what time, Mark? And I'll write it down.
4 o'clock Eastern. Is that what we thought, Tom? 4 o'clock.
That works.
That'd be 2 o'clock for you, Joe.
All right.
Gives you 2.5 hours before the game, some lenient space.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, guys. To you all.
Yeah. So we'll do our big game pregame, right? Because God forbid we call it a Super Bowl, and they're going to add a lot of zeros, but they're going to put a number in front of that.
Is it number 52? Is it Super Bowl 52? Yeah. The big, you call it Big Game 52 preview Share a Beer.
Yeah.
They might add a 1 to your check, but it can't guarantee it's going to be in the front or the end.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, what do you would you happen to be getting anything different from your 100th Troubadour as you are, the first one?
Nope. It's great. It's really my favorite. Next to the Rose for 10, of course, but this.
Of course.
But this is so great.
Let me show the viewers
nice in the
out
glass.
Let me show him what he's working with, because some people might not know. So this is the Troubadour Magma. 71,000 ratings on here, 700 in the last 30 days, 9% ABV, 45 IBUs, 3.73 rating on Untapped here. Really solid beer. You can see the different variants. I won't go into the variants, but it is a really really good beer if you have a chance to sample it. We'll show some pictures.
I'm loving it, man. Really.
Yeah, it's a fantastic brew. It really is. What do you think, Sadiq? Have you had Troubadour?
No, we don't get it here.
Yeah, I've looked for it a couple of times and I haven't seen it here in Atlanta. So.
And I just want to say that Joe has officially killed the King of Smoke.
Yeah, we finally got a chance to play the walk-up music, and then boom, no smoke, right?
I'd even add, you're probably going to get the reference this, Joe, is Joe has killed Independent Neri.
Oh, nice! All right, yes. We got a Seinfeld reference in there. Yeah. I like it. You know what? There's bets. Okay, speaking of that, there's bets that Al Michaels, who's calling the game, right? That there's bets in Vegas on what Seinfeld reference he'll use during the game.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. There's bet. Like Seinfeld's what 20+ years now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Since it started.
What other show has its own holiday? Is constantly 20 years later being referenced like crazy. It's to me, it's just a lifestyle show. I mean, there's so many situations in there that fit the quote unquote millennial generation. That's hilarious to me, you know.
Actually, before that, I don't know if you used to watch. There was a similar show. It's called The Show. That was really good.
What was it again?
The Larry Sanders.
Oh yeah. Oh. Well, they're like this, right?
Yep. I mean, so to me, it's like Larry Sanders. Then which was less because it was on HBO, I believe. It wasn't on the network. Then you have Seinfeld, and after Seinfeld, of course, you have Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is on HBO, which is kind of in the same vein, and we like the style of comedy.
Excellent, man. That was great. Yeah, I love that. We even had someone not too long ago email me and request a copy. And I went out on a limb because I hadn't quite got authorization from the artist, from the MC himself.
Yeah.
But I went out on a limb and sent a copy to this fan.
Who is it, man? I think
I wasn't authorized to give names, but I in all honesty did have a request.
Hey, Mark,
recently.
As long as the art gets out amongst the people, that's all we're concerned about.
Yeah. So someone did email me and ask for a copy. It was probably, I don't know, a week ago or so.
That's funny. Yeah.
But yeah, there is fans of MC of the MC out there.
Just another item crossed off the bucket list.
You want to bet there's like a bootleg copy on the file services?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Mark? There's a bootleg copy now on the Pirate Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what I'm interested is if it shows up in like Spotify or something, The
iTunes store. Oh my God. Someone figured out how to make money on it. You're like, whoa, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Now, what? Are you kidding me? What's going on here? Yeah. We got some people we got to cut in on this deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, wait a minute. Well, all of a sudden you're jamming to your Spotify. You're like, okay, whoa, wait a minute, King of Smoke, what? How did that happen? Where did this come from? What's going on here? Yeah, that would be hilarious.
I'm just glad people enjoy the art.
Yeah. So we got head coach TD Burris. We got Adam. Good to see Adam. Hey, we got Drunken One there again. Herb Prophet. Girl Scout cookies and beer. Nice.
Yeah. What a mixture.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty good chat so far. We got Kingdom Down there again. So yeah, good. Oh, we got Paul in there too, man.
Yeah.
So on the 10th, that's going to be the new Bath Day as well. So
Bath Day is moved to the 10th.
Yeah, Bath Day. Yeah, Bath Day is officially moved to Saturdays now. So, yeah, that's. Oh, by the way, for those that don't know, I am having a Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR. They're going down. I don't know. I went to. I was at the grocery store, and man, they had Pabst as like the buffer. They had the Pabst 12 packs as the buffer between the macro and the malt liquor. You know, I was like, oh, poor Pabst, you know. Those poor guys, you know, like someone.
It should be the buffer between the macro and the craft.
And the craft. I mean, it should have been. Yeah, and they had
liquor, macro, PBR, craft.
Yeah, they've got all the Mexican beers as the buffer between the macro and the micro.
Yeah.
You know, which I ain't got a problem with, but PBR don't. I mean, put the Bud Light next to the malt liquor. You know, just go ahead and let them rub elbows, man. They're already right there. You know,
is that like a beer wall? You know, for the Mexican thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
Like that.
Jumping from that one far away from that one. So, have you seen the latest on how they're making those Wilson footballs? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen how they're making.
Man, they've really come a long way, man. They've got some new technology out there. They've got special machines over there in Minnesota, and if you're walking through the NFL experience, you can actually watch them making some footballs.
Oh, seriously, they are making footballs there?
Oh no, I'm not kidding. Yeah, no, it's seriously. Yeah.
Are these balls they're going to use in the game?
I don't think they're going to use them in the game, but they're just showing, because they don't make. Well, no, I guess they do. I guess it is, because where do they make the footballs? It's I don't. Is it too terribly far from Minnesota?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But yeah, that's in any case. Yeah, that was another Seinfeld reference to distract. Would have been, I've been shopping for a speedboat. That was a good line too. Yeah. So yeah, I've been pretty distracted this week. As I was telling you guys earlier, there's just so much going on at my job, man. It's just crazy. But I do know for sure that this will be the last Friday Share a Beer. Unfortunately.
So is that like the first major reorg at your job? As much as you could tell us, of course, but
reorder. Well, I mean, no, because one of the first ones that I'm aware of, it's not even one of the first ones. It's just one of the first ones that I became aware of was the one that brought me to Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah. 3 years ago, right?
Yeah. 3.5 years ago. So it's and what they wanted to do was kind of undo the whole thing. And that's where the chaos started. Does
it come like from the very top,
Yeah.
New management, therefore, we do it our way now?
No, not that sort of deal. It's just
cutting costs.
Corporations doing what corporations do, saying, well, we need to do this a different way, and then things do get complicated. I'm a diehard Teamster. You guys know I'm a union guy, and I love my union. You could bury me in a Teamster casket, for Christ's sake. Like I'm a diehard Teamster. I am, in all seriousness. But there's sometimes that these things with union companies get kind of complicated, and sometimes the union can kind of complicate things unnecessarily. and that's more or less what's happening.
Okay.
The company, I have to give it to the company. The company's actually being a little more reasonable, and
well, I mean, it's hard to keep the right balance between unions and the companies. It's always kind of tug of war of like power, struggle, and and as long as you have a good balance, usually it's fine. But when things start going, especially one way or the other, this is where
I'm gonna have another union-made beer, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Present.
Pabst Blue Ribbon has been. You know what? You know what cracks me up about Pabst? I was looking them up earlier when I checked in on Untapped, and they won an award. I want to get this straight. Let me go back on Untapped here, and let me go back and show you the Untapped here, because where did I have it at? Here it is. Let me go back. So I want you to see this. Okay, look at this. Selected. Let me present.
Oh my God.
Selected as America's best in 1893. Okay.
Yeah, wasn't that before?
Okay, wait a minute.
120 years ago.
Wait. This is. Oh, okay, let me read the whole thing. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Nature's choicest products provide its prized flavor, right? Only the finest hops and grains are used. Selected as America's best in 1893. Okay, those of you that don't know, 1893 was a effing long time ago, right? I mean, I wish Zach was still here, because I would like to know, kind of what's the expiration date on an award? Like,
I think 250 years.
Okay, you know what? Okay, because if we're going by Pabst standards, I won an MVP in flag football when I was in the 7th grade, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was the kickball home run champ in 5th grade.
I'm just saying, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
I mean, hey, I was pretty damn good in kickball too, man. Yeah.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Well, so they went to the 1893. So what was that like the World's Exposition or something? They had like the Great American Beer Fest 1893. Congratulations.
Okay, and then like you look on the can, right? And on the can, what it said when they first started making it, it was like, I don't know, 1844 or something like that.
Yeah.
1844. Established in Milwaukee, 1844. Right?
We've got the boss. The boss is checking in.
Oh, are you getting pulled by the ear? A
little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Keep him in line. Don't let him get out of control.
Yeah. Give him a beating, man. Let's see it. I've got a beer poured. I'll watch a grown man get pulled by the ear. Let's see this. Hey, everybody, grab your beer, pour some in there, make sure you got plenty. We'll dilly, and this is our entertainment now. We'll watch a grown man beg his wife for forgiveness here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this would be great.
Must see TV.
Yeah, this is must see. This is reality, baby. It doesn't get much better than this. Watch. Okay, yeah. Now what? This is how it works, kids. When you grow up, this is how it works right here. Watch.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, honey. I didn't mean to, honey. I'll be okay.
I'm sorry.
5 minutes, honey.
Get me another beer.
Oh no.
He's getting pulled by both ears now, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Hit over the head with that beer pretty soon.
You got to give it to Neri, because this guy gets tuna pizza brought to him.
Yeah.
He gets beers brought to him. He's the king of smoke, man. Dilly. There is none higher.
Sucker beer geek should call him sire.
Oh man.
You should have asked her to get you a beer with smoke this time. You know?
Yeah. Make
the last one was
extra smoke in that beer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then like snap fingers or something, man. Come on.
Here she is. Wait.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh.
Troubadour.
Oh, another troubadour. Look at that.
This woman is great.
Oh, does she have a sister?
She has a sister, yeah. She's already married.
Yeah.
She's already married?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't my problem. What, you know what I'm saying? What's that got to do with me? You know
Nothing. Nothing.
That ain't my problem. That's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. Like what? You know what I'm saying?
Oh Jesus.
Okay, let's try to pour a little smoke more then.
A little more smoke.
I need
I hope so. I hope so. But
tell him, Tom.
Fix the light.
Tell him, Tom.
Oh wait, Neri, wait. We gotta get the smoke. We gotta get. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! It was there.
Yeah, well.
It was there. But you didn't see it. Come on.
Yeah, every time he cracks a beer, we gotta play his walk-up song, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It sounds like a low-budget wrestling match.
Yeah. This is. Hey, well, you know, next we're gonna have Ronda Rousey pulling up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Shoot.
Oh my.
It's hilarious.
Oh, this is my last one because I have to run this Sunday.
Oh, you running a race?
Yeah, gonna have a race.
How far? 5K? 10K?
16 kilometers.
16K. Wow.
What
and you're having a beer?
So it's basically 10 miles then. Yeah, it's almost 10
Only
miles.
10 miles.
10
miles. Yeah.
It's a nice road.
I don't know what it is in miles, but
yeah, it's 10 miles. 16K is 10 miles. Since 5 miles is 8.
Yeah, we got a runner right here in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have one. I have a 5K in not this weekend, the next one, and the following one also have 12K. It's kind of weird, you know, distance there.
Okay.
But the worst marks is I did 2 races back to back on New Year's Eve, and the following week when it was like 21 degrees.
Oh yeah, I was cold here. Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. I mean, you know, on New Year's Eve it was 21 degrees with a wind chill of like 9.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought, you know, just going there, I thought I was gonna freeze, but you know, that was brutal. So.
You know what? I get so tired of hearing about all this. You know, I watched the Dan Patrick show and they were talking like it's going to be a high of 6 degrees in Minnesota. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, seriously.
It's freaking 84 degrees here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, New Year's, it was like in the 60s, dude. Are you kidding me? You know how cold that is here? Man,
of emergency if it was 6 degrees there.
Yeah. Hey, our sun shovels are already out of stock. Out of stock. You cannot find a sun shovel anywhere. You know. So you got to, you know, really slowly shovel your sunshine. You know, take it in. Take it easy. Don't go crazy shoveling that sunshine too much because. Oof, there's too much here, man. It just flows out of the sky like crazy. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, so I want to know, Neri, what are you going to have after the race? Do you drink a beer after you get done running?
After?
No. After the running, normally I drink between half a liter water, and normally the rose shot. Then.
Okay. Yeah, so get the water in first.
Yeah, get the water first.
Now, do you go for a 10 or is it, you know, one of the smaller numbers?
No, the 8 or the 10.
The 8 or the 10. Oh, okay.
He doesn't mess around. He never bothers with the 6, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the six is
8 is like Bud Light.
Yeah. No, you got to do a 10. You got to do a 10 after this race because it's 10 miles. You can have a roast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. Yep.
no, but really, we have this. We have 5 guys, and afterwards, really, we drink a lot of water then, and then really roast for 8 or 10. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah. Hey, I would drink them even if I didn't run the race. I mean, I'm down. Neri, watching you run the race is hard enough on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to think about me here. I mean, I got to watch you do this thing.
Joe would be in the cheering section drinking.
Yes, the support system.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a question, Neri. What's the name of the race? I'm going to look it up, and we're going to check your time online.
Yeah, it's the Midwinter Marathon Apeldoorn. Apeldoorn. Midwinter Marathon Apeldoorn. Apeldoorn.
Okay, so it's in Apeldoorn. Okay, let's see.
Did you have like a full, like a 16K and a full marathon at the same time, like a different races?
No, I think the full marathon is the day before. I think it's tomorrow, and Sundays is the 8 kilometers. The 16.1 is the English, the 10 English miles.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's in Dutch.
There's an English page. If you go to the website and /en for English, you'll find it in.
Okay, I will do that. Cool. I'm going to check that out because that's something I might try to do this year. Is run a couple of races. I haven't done that in a long time.
You should do the Publix, Mark.
The half marathon?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be doing the half. I can do the full.
When is it? In March?
Yeah, like March 17, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a little soon. I might do if I could do the Peachtree this year. That might be fun. Because I'm only running about 2 to 4 miles at a time right now, a couple days a week. So I need to run a little bit more than that.
You could come to the 5K a week if you want.
Yeah, that might be fun. I'll take a look at it and see.
I'll send you the link. It's Perimeter College.
Oh, Perimeter College?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about you, Tom, but I think I've got a different idea of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're doing the decathlon mini marathon then, Neri, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Register now. Cool. That looks like fun. I'm gonna bookmark this page and then I'm gonna check the stats.
Yeah.
That was shooting at it. Go for a nice marathon.
So we know you won't be lying to us, Neri. Like, yeah, I did it in 40 minutes.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Hey guys, cool. This is the last Friday show. I want to toast to Joe.
Yes, let me open up a beer here. We need to toast to Joe.
Yeah, we need to toast to Joe.
I got smoke. I didn't even show it.
I'm gonna toast to this Joe guy as well.
Oh man, come on.
Who is this Joe guy?
All right.
This guy.
Yeah, this Joe dude. Yeah.
Joe dude.
I got water.
Yeah, you got water. Okay, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Cheers, my man.
Yes, cheers, Joe.
Yeah.
Party share beer. Going the way of the dinosaur, but
yeah. Thank you.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Good time.
I got a funny story to share about deer meat. I work with some pretty serious hunters and then one guy that like makes a lot of stuff with all the meat, you know what I'm saying? Sausage and so he just, he makes bacon, all kinds of stuff. And he's good, you know what I'm saying? Like he's really good. And so he brought in some of his summer sausage for me to try.
What animal are you talking about?
Venison.
Okay.
And I tell you what, man, that was the best damn summer sauces I've ever had. And so the running joke was, because everybody that works with me knows me, and they're like, "Oh, so you had another man's sausage in your mouth?" Huh? I'm like, not only did I have another man's sausage in my mouth, but I liked it.
From the sound of it, you loved it. You don't like it.
They were trying to get revenge for all the times they've been eating bananas.
Yeah. So they've been hammering me with this, man, and I'm, I'll play along. It's fun for me, you know what I'm saying? And they're just like, they crack up because they're trying to get me on it. And I'm hammering back on them so much they can't even say nothing anymore. You know what I'm saying?
You can't make fun of somebody when they love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What do you think you're playing with here? What are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, it ain't just the texture of his sausage. It was the spiciness, man. It was like, I'll go into really good detail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the casing of the sausage, man. Ooh. I even ate that little end part.
The nub.
I even ate the nub, man. I liked it so much. This sausage was so good. I even ate the end part, man, the nub. Yeah, they're just shaking their heads like, oh my God.
Yeah. When you're totally into it and you don't care, they can't come back. Yeah, there's no way.
They're just like, I was trying to mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? That's what they crack up about. Is I'm like, I told you not to get me wound up, and they're like, oh my God, I was here trying to mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? I was quiet, being a good boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the best defense ever. Just own it. People are like, just own it.
And turn it against them. Then they'll get weirded out. Which is like, oh, okay, sorry, I should have fired up.
Yeah. Oh, it's great, man. I love it when they try to get me on stuff, because I'm like, really? You're playing with a grown ass man here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Like, remember last week with that banana?
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that.
Oh man, it was so fun. But in all honesty, man, I was like, oh, and then they were trying to get me some more, and I was like, I even tried to pay him for it. Oh man, yeah, but he actually made. There was another guy that made some like breakfast style sausage out of venison, and it was really good too. And I was telling them about when we were in Denver. All the just random people we were running into that were like, "Hey man, you like venison?" You're like, "What?" Or elk, right? No, they were talking elk or something, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were getting all these
elk. Everybody was doing elk. Yeah,
and all these. I mean, that's like their hello over there. They were like, "Yeah, you like elk? Like, do you like football? What's your name? Maybe how you doing? You know what I'm saying?"
You want to eat my elk?
Yeah, it was.
You want some elk?
That was a crazy place, wasn't it? I mean, they're really into their hunting in Denver. You got to give it to them, man. It was like,
it's kind of hard not to be. The mountains are like right there.
Yeah, and I think actually that is elk season. That was right in the middle of elk season.
Yeah, in
September, first part of October. Yeah.
In all fairness, but there's a lot of hunters here. There's a lot of hunters. There's damn sure a lot of hunters. I know that for a fact in New Mexico. But I've just never been to a place and just random people. I lived in New Mexico 23 years, never ran into to random people, and they're like, before they say hello, they're like, "Yeah, you like elk?" Yeah, what? You know what I'm saying? That was just. Colorado's that kind of place, man. That was pretty cool. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to going there again. That's for sure. That was a very interesting place. I do keep my eyes on the prices to Amsterdam for flying and stuff. Google sends me the updates whenever a price changes, and they change a lot.
Oh yeah, yep, they do.
So Google Flights for anybody that's interested in flights.
My problem with those alerts, Joe, is usually you need to act on them really fast.
Yeah.
You come back like 30 minutes later, it's gone. I mean, unless it's usually onesies here and there, you know, they have I don't know, leftovers, and by the time sometimes even by the time they send the email and receive it, you know,
it's gone. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Well, the problem I'm seeing now is that you've got the three major U.S. carriers are offering now these like super discounted rates that you would not even begin to want to fly under. They're so restrictive. And they're kind of filling all of those cheap rates right now, like American and United. They have a budget plan now, and it's so restrictive. Like how would you even fly on that? And all they're doing is trying to upsell you. You know, the minute you do click on that rate, they really want to upsell you into regular economy. You know, they're trying to keep up with all the WOW Airlines and all the other ones, the discount airlines. But
and the majority are non-refundable, and you know you can't change the date or the time. That's it.
Right? Yeah.
I mean,
and if they're overbooked, you're the first one kicked off.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, exactly. And they kick off the people that have paid the least.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's you're not guaranteed, like you sit last and all this. You can't pick your seat and all that sort of thing. Yeah,
Tom, you never saw that video of this this guy being dragged out of the plane screaming.
Yeah. Was that Southwest?
Well, he was one of those.
No, it wasn't.
That was United. That was United.
Yeah.
He was one of those. You know, like hell no, not.
Okay, what about what are you guys feeling on the Peacock thing? I've been hearing about that.
Oh my God!
And then I finally saw a picture of it.
I think it was totally intentional, just to stir up a bunch of response. But I haven't followed up on it. It just seems like if somebody's going to walk up with a Peacock and want to get on the plane, that they knew exactly what they were going to get.
Yeah, I mean, and the lady supposedly bought a seat for it and everything.
Oh, Jesus.
It was what did they call it? The Comfort Peacock or something like that?
Emotional companion or something like that?
Companion, what are they? Support, yeah. What, yeah.
That thing's huge.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I literally typed in Peacock. I want you to see this. I literally typed in support. I typed in support into Google search, and the first one was Peacock. Watch this. I typed in support. Let me do this. See, look at that. Peacock.
Yeah, because it's trending, I mean,
it's the big story.
Somebody here says he said it was performance art. Somebody just did it just to get,
just to get
all the stuff they got. Yeah.
Wait, they ended up winning and getting money?
No.
They wouldn't let him on the plane, but I mean, I haven't been on a plane with an animal yet, but I've seen the animals at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
A peacock, though?
A peacock.
Come on. Too much.
I can't wait for someone to show with like a brown bear.
Craig says it ruffles a few feathers.
I can't,
ruffles a few feathers.
Mark, what's up? Mark, that should have been your line, dude.
Yeah, I'm slow on my game here today, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that should have been Mark's line right there, man. Yeah. Oh man, he's taking your lines, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, emotional support Peacock. Look at that. There it is. The BBC has it. Yeah, emotional support Peacock barred from United Airlines.
Jeez.
Come on, man.
As it should have been. No, it's just total.
Can you imagine that thing like over your head, over your seat?
Was this her? Is this her? Is this the person?
Yeah.
Oh my! And then look at all this gear. You got to be kidding me, man.
Did she? Like,
It was all set up.
That's
It was
the
all
peacock
set up.
luggage only, you know. That's peacock luggage. That's
Wow.
stuff that he needs.
Peacock's cool and
Yeah.
stuff, but not on the plane. At least not.
Dude, and I heard that peacocks are really aggressive birds.
Yeah.
Like they're not just some gentle bird. Like people actually will have them on their farms and stuff like that, or in their yards to kind of like as a guard dog, because they have a loud screeching type of.
Well, like duck or geese. I mean, you know, if they get pissed off, they'll attack you. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
bad mood.
Yeah, because apparently peacocks are super territorial,
Yep.
and they emit this really loud, I don't know,
Yeah. There we
screech
go.
or sound or something like that.
I pulled up a thing that was on geek.com. It says refuses to board an artist and her emotional support peacock. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
it was just it was a pure play just to get publicity for her. I'm sure. And it worked.
Oh yeah, it worked because I mean she made it on the Share Beer, on our final Share Beer.
I mean, really, that is the top of the top.
That's it. How do you get any higher than that?
I don't know. Someone should like send a hunter there and, you know, just kill a damn peacock and eat it. That'll be.
There you go. All right, your support peacock is dead. Yeah, you can put it on the plane now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So, I mean, what do you guys think, man? I've heard of people saying they've been on there with like ducks, and like the animals are literally walking up and down the aisles.
Yeah, that's just
I think someone had. I think there was a report of someone had one of those emotional support animals. I forget what kind of animal it was, but the person that had it on the airplane was trying to get the stewardess to give an oxygen, give the animal oxygen because the animal was stressed out. Yeah.
Hey, we got double Mark here.
There I am. I'm back. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, we got Mark in 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And static Mike.
Yeah. What do you think,
One's not
Neri?
enough. One's not enough.
What do you think, Neri? Are you all for emotional support animals on airplanes? Would you want to sit next to? I would. When I first started hearing about like them letting the dogs and cats on airplanes, I just thought, man, that's not such a good idea. What about the people that have serious allergies, man? Like, where's the sensitive?
I'm allergic to cats. I can't have a cat near me.
Yeah, my mom and my sister are seriously allergic to dogs and cats.
The Chinese people eat cats.
Yeah. So that's also a thing, right? Yeah.
I thought mostly dogs.
Yeah.
We like dogs.
Yeah.
Cats. Yeah, just,
Dogs and cats.
They eat dogs too. Yeah.
I mean, how would you? I know. I don't know about you guys, but I listen to PTI or I watch PTI when I can, but I mostly listen to the PTI podcast. And Wilbon was on a flight, and he said it was a big dog. He said it was like a full-grown dog, and he said the dog did his deal right there on the plane.
Oh
Man.
my God.
He said it smelled so bad. He was like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous." You know what I'm saying? Oh, when he tells that story, I just crack up, because he flies a lot. And he told a story. He said that it wasn't like a little Chihuahua. It was like a grown ass dog, man. And this dog did his thing right there on the plane, man.
If I was there, man, I wouldn't put up with this shit. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah.
It just seems kind of, like to me, it seems kind of like I can understand having them in a carrier, and then they, what if they did something like they did back in the day, where you had a smoking section? You remember that?
Mhm.
What if you had an animal section?
Smoking session?
Yeah, do you remember that, Neri, when you would fly and they would have a smoking section on the plane?
Yeah.
Like I mean, what if they had like an animal, emotional support animal section on the plane?
Yeah, it's like it'll get crazy. Then everybody will ask for their own section, because of this or this and that. I mean, I'm sorry, it's gonna be just a hard line. It's too bad. I'm claustrophobic. I hate flying. Sometimes I have, but I have issues.
Yeah.
I don't bring any emotional. I mean, my emotional maybe case of beer.
My support beer.
That helped me out. But the refuse is like, what? Don't fly. Who cares? I don't care.
Oh, I'll tell you, man. The one thing that got me a free beer, and I hate for anybody to go to this extreme, but it got me a free beer on the plane because I walk on the plane and I don't know. I guess I have one of those faces.
Don't give me any ideas.
I can watch the flight attendant standing there at the beginning of the plane, and they're greeting people, but they're not really saying anything to anybody. They'll just kind of, hey. And then they'll see me and be like, hey, how you doing? What are that? You know what I'm saying? And it's, I already know what's coming. So as I'm getting on the plane, I can watch person in front of me going and going and going. And they'll say, boo. You know what I'm saying? They get to me, how you doing? What are that? And I'm like, okay, I'll play your game. I just got divorced. The lady took like a step back of the plane. You know what I'm saying? The attendant, she just took a step back like, whoa, wasn't expecting that. She was like, you get a free drink. I was like, thank you very much, man. She was like, that's awesome. And the few people that were in those first few aisles that heard me were like, all right.
We're taking notes.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, because I was like, I just got divorced. That was a few years ago when I had took that flight.
I would just use that line every time I get on the plane.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, you get on a plane and if they hit you up, you want to really throw them off guard and possibly get a free drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got divorced.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah. Just that could be one of your go-to lines to get a free beer on a plane, man.
Imagine, Mark, you keep saying it until, sometimes you say it and your wife is next to you. What?
Yeah, you don't believe me? Ask her.
You get a free beer too.
Together.
Yeah.
You get 2 free beers out of the deal.
Yeah, you get 2 free beers out of it. Yeah, I know Mark's wife. She'd play along. Yeah, we did. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you
Make
say,
mine
dear.
a wine. Yeah, he can have the beer. Make mine wine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I finally got some of those drink coupons, man. Oh, aren't those the best things to ever happen, huh?
You got drink coupons from what, Southwest?
Southwest, yeah.
Ooh. How do you get those?
I have no idea, but they sent me some in the mail, and thank God I didn't throw it out. I almost thought it was junk mail. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. You know how you get your stack of mail and you're like, okay, crap. Maybe I better open this. Oh, God bless it. They got me. Crap. You know what I'm saying? I almost chucked that one, man. And I was like, maybe I would open it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ooh, drink
drinks.
Yeah.
And that valid for what?
For one free drink?
No, free anything. It could be, liquor, anything.
Free drink.
Oh,
Yep.
it's free. That's
Oh,
good.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, very awesome.
I'll
Yep.
take the most expensive stuff there on the menu.
Yeah. I don't know if it even has a price limit. Does it have a price limit, Mark?
I don't know. I've never gotten free drinks from
Yeah, Mark's like,
I wouldn't know. But now I'm going to get one next time because I'm going to say I just got divorced and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll try anything once as long as it doesn't result in
an actual divorce. Yeah. You're like, yeah.
I can imagine Mark, is like saying that everybody start clapping. Somebody's taping this and put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. That turns into the most expensive beer ever, right?
No. That would just be well, honey, I needed a beer.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team.
If that goes south on your really, just blame it on me. Just blame it on me.
Well, Joe told me to do it.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, that's all you got to do. So yeah, anybody wants to try it and it goes south on you real quick, just blame it on me. I watched this dude on YouTube that said, you know, and so I was just trying it because he said, you know, just blame it on me. It makes it easy on you. You know what I'm saying? You can
supposedly buy them online on eBay.
People really?
Yeah, there's
divorce decrees.
8 of them.
Did you come with a divorce form and paperwork?
I just got divorced. See?
Yeah.
Hold up this piece of paper. Oh, that's funny.
Wow, are you serious? So they sell the
There's a bunch of people selling them on eBay. So I mean, imagine if you're going somewhere, it's probably a good little buy.
I'm trying to find my here it is. Okay, here I'll show you this is my Untapped login from not my first free beer on a plane, but my first free beer on the plane from a beer coupon.
Oh, okay. That's what you.
That's pretty recent, right?
Yeah, that's like January 18th. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
No, January 19th. Yeah, January 19th. Yeah, and they gave me extra peanuts.
Is that 12 ouncer?
Yep. They give you the whole can.
Shit.
And that beer was great. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was on a decent flight too. I didn't want to have to like crush it in a hurry. You know, I wanted those little like hour flights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I waited till I made sure I was on like at least a 2-hour flight. That way I had plenty of time to just really kick back and enjoy it. And
yeah,
it was all good, man. Yeah. So that was as a matter of fact, you can see the comments there, and so when I posted it, Earth was in there. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he was like, "Was that $11?" Mine was. And I told him, "Nope, they gave me drink coupons, man, courtesy of Southwest Airlines, baby."
Wow, so the drink coupons are so worth it.
Yeah. If I had my wallet on me, I'd show you what they look like, but they're just little. And they literally just say beer and drink. Oh, hold on, I'll get them.
You usually don't think about it until you're in the air and you're like, damn.
But what do you think? I mean, if you were to lower their prices, I mean, would you think that people would buy more and it'll be as profitable or not? Or it's just I mean, I'm one of those that if you cut the price by half, I'll buy 2. But at that price, I'm not. So I don't know how the logic works here. If there's logic at all.
Yeah. I'm sure they probably test it, on a few flights or whatever to see. I don't know. I would. I mean, you test it, and if you lower the price by 25%, do you end up with more revenue at the end of the day? And if not, then you keep it where it is, or you raise it up till it gets cut, which is probably what they do.
Here, I'll cover up the bottom part because that's got all the good numbers on it. But yeah, that's what a Southwest Airlines.
And you got that for what? Why did they send you drink coupons? Did you get delayed or changed or something like that?
No, I really don't know what I don't know why the reason was. Now, I've been a Rapid Reward member for a long time.
Yeah.
And I have been since I've lived in Phoenix, I have been paying more attention to it.
Yeah.
So and Mark knows but I do watch a lot of flying videos. For some stupid reason they intrigue me. And so I watch these. What intrigues me is the people that I review beer, right? Or supposedly, at least I used to one time. But I review beer. Now there's people that review airlines, and so they fly everywhere, and that just like fascinates me. I'm like, your life is flying everywhere, and they literally will fly, from here to London, and then like spend an hour in London and then like fly back. Like they literally that's what they're gonna do. It's crazy. But so they say, to make sure that you do this and you do that, and I've been doing that. I've been making sure to fly, every so often and do all these things. And next thing you know, I get drink coupons, and you can see it says right on there, beer, wine, or liquor.
Okay,
there you go. So you could get like a Bloody Mary or A glass of red wine or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and it says right here on the back, this coupon has no cash value. Drink coupon is void if altered, sold, purchased, brokered, or bartered.
It has no cash value. Apparently, it does have cash value on eBay.
Yeah. Exactly, except on eBay, right? Yeah. Southwest Airlines reserves the right to discontinue its drink program at any time. Coupon is invalid after expiration date and cannot be updated or replaced. Must be 21 to consume alcoholic beverages.
What's expiration date on it?
On mine, it's October 31st. So,
They basically give you a year almost. Yeah.
I literally just bought another airline ticket yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So when they come up with cheap flights, and they had another great sale. If you missed it, it was their. They have good sales every week, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think everybody knows the routine. But they have these really good sales heading into each season. So, like heading into spring now, that was the big spring season sale for Southwest, that is. I like Southwest, of course, the part that sucks is you don't have an assigned seat. But I like them because they have the bigger overhead luggage compartment, so I don't necessarily have to. I can bring on my carry-on and my backpack, which I usually have my camera gear in, and that's usually what I travel with.
Where have you been going lately, Joe? If you don't mind asking.
I'm sorry.
Where have you been flying lately? If you don't mind asking.
I went.
Family.
Yeah, family. Yeah, family mostly. And then I will sometimes fly people here to visit, very good friends. But no, I sometimes will fly people here and then I will transfer those points to me.
Oh, yeah, you buy it. Yeah, you buy the ticket. And then, yeah.
So, and what I like about Southwest, though, compared to some of the airlines is that, I hate to turn this into a darn travel show here, but it helps, right? I mean, a lot of us like to travel or wish we could travel, and maybe you would, right, if you knew a little bit more. But what I like about Southwest is I don't feel like I'm losing anything. So even I recently I had bought another flight but had to cancel, and I don't lose anything because I have that voucher now that I can use towards travel for the next 12 months.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest reasons people use Southwest is, if you got like business travel or if you want to go somewhere and you do it and then you can't go or whatever, then you don't lose anything. It's just like if you pay $200 for that ticket, you've got a $200 voucher to put towards your next trip.
And this is the beauty, because the only catch Southwest has to that cancellation policy is you must cancel 10 minutes before the flight. You can't cancel 10 minutes before the flight. You deserve to lose your money. Okay.
Yeah.
You deserve to lose your money. Now, some of the other airlines, you book on the cheap fare and you lose your money.
Yeah. You cancel, it's gone. Yeah.
Unless you show up with a peacock, then
you show up with a peacock. I don't know. Did they ever say if she got her money back?
I don't know.
I don't know if they said
they should say, sorry, we're billing you for all the crap you got.
Yeah, for all the exposure, right? Yeah. All the exposure you got.
That's the only reason she did it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. She did it just to promote her own, which is, she did it and it worked. But
you know what else Southwest gave me on one of my recent flights? What was it, last week or so? But in any case, one of the things they gave me was, they gave the peanuts and the pretzels. Yep. And that's pretty typical. Everyone's used to that. But they gave these nice little, God, I don't know, what were they? But they were a good-sized little bag of this like mixed treats, and I hadn't seen that before. It was like the whole bag said it was 100 calories.
Okay.
I don't know what the size is. It's like the size of a bag you'd get in a vending machine.
Okay.
Chips. But it had like Chex Mix in it. It had pretzels. It had, a variety of stuff in there. It was all really good too. and it said it was 100 calories. I'm not used to that from Southwest. Usually it's just the pretzels and the peanuts, you know. But they gave peanuts in that big bag of whatever it was. And I meant to keep it so I could kind of talk about it here. And I am talking about it, and I didn't keep the darn bag. I forgot. But yeah, it was a pretty good little treat, you know, for Southwest. We got sports fan 316. He says, "Hey Joe, Bum's in there. Long live the new Saturday share a beer. Dilly dilly." Was it Ian Gropman? Wait a minute. This isn't Michelle Wilbon. Michael Wilbon running this show. My whole life has been a lie. Yeah. Well, we're both bald and we're both, you know, black.
So, 2 out of 3.
Yes, 2 out of 3. If I had Wilbon's money, now we both have houses in the Phoenix area. I'm putting a little money on that mine's a little different than his.
That's 3 out of 4. I mean, that's 75%.
Yeah. We both have a house in this area. Now, he's also got a house in Chicago and Washington, D.C., you know. Yeah. And, you know, he's
just extra maintenance.
Extra, yeah. You know, he's part of the what, 3 comma club. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Or 2 comma. Is that 2 comma when you're a millionaire? Is that 2 commas?
2 comma.
Yeah. 2 comma club. So I don't know. I
hope to ascend to at some point before I push up daisies, but who knows?
Up to 12. Can you back?
If we do it in pennies, then I can get multiple commas going.
Based on the check I'm getting from you, Joe, man, I'm like a triple. I'm like,
there you go. See,
you keep adding zeros. You keep adding zeros. The only problem is it starts with a 0.
Yeah, it started with something else. So what do you got there, Neri?
I got the Ebb 12.
Oh, that is
the quad Ebb 12.
That's hurtful.
It's similar. It's similar to the Rockford 10, a little bit better maybe. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
See what we got.
It's redemption time.
Ready?
Yeah.
You should see it now. You should see it now.
Look at that.
For some reason, it's a little pixelated. Maybe your internet connection is a little slow today, Neri? Or just...
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so, right? Yeah.
Okay, blame it on the internet connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Speed.
Yeah.
I saw the smoke, really.
Yeah, I saw it. Why didn't you see it? You know?
That's what she said.
Oh!
This is...
You've got
that one, Tom.
257,000 ratings on here, 2,500 in the last 30 days, 10% ABV, 22 IBUs, 4.08 rating. That's why you got better smoke.
That's barely Tom's beer, man. That's the
barely.
That's the baseline.
Barely.
Like, you guys are horrible.
Barely.
The Ebb 12. This is the Ebb 12 that I the shop has the online shop has given it the wrong price.
Oh, okay. So you got like a great deal on
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
His basement is flooded.
It's
like a quad C.
It's a quad. Yeah.
He just put a cup and
Yeah, nothing but quads and triples down there, man. Yeah. You can just go down there blindfolded and grab something random, and it's wonderful.
Oh man,
look at that beer, man! That's a hell of a pour too. I like that.
Yeah, that's great. It's really great.
Yeah, that's
wait. I'm showing the wait.
The murkiness, that thing is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice color. Good beer.
I see the yeast in all this.
Yeah, all the
there's a little bit of sediment there on the bottom. Yeah.
floating.
Yeah, a lot of it.
It's extra B vitamins. You drink that, you'll run faster, Neri.
Oh, has anybody
I hope
seen
so.
that series on Netflix? Okay, isn't that how a lot of sentences start now?
Mhm.
Have you seen the latest series on Netflix? Like it doesn't everybody say that now? Isn't that one of your
Mhm.
sentences that you say, right? No matter where you live in the whole world, it's like, yeah, dude, have you seen the latest series on Netflix? The one called Dirty Money. Now, on this show, we mentioned maple syrup,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, we do.
We mentioned how to make it, how to do all this stuff. There's an episode of Dirty Money that involves maple syrup. I'll leave you there. Boom.
Uh-huh. Once again,
There was a controversy with maple syrup, and there's a whole episode of that show dedicated to maple
Dirty
syrup.
Oh, so it's like a documentary?
Huh?
Sorry?
No, I said it's a documentary. It's not a.
Yeah, it's like a documentary. Yeah.
I thought it was a show, like, you know.
Oh no! But it's. I was like, maple syrup? Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, what could be controversial about maple syrup, man? But
Actually,
when they because they start out the show kind of like that too, like, yeah, it's maple syrup, you know, kind of like, yeah, we know it's only maple syrup. But when they dig in, you're like, holy crap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they give you an eye opener. So
does it involve, like, you know, genetically altered and, you know, fake
no,
stuff?
not at all. No, not at all.
does it have to do with like land and stuff?
No,
No.
nuh-uh.
I give
Okay.
up.
It gets deeper.
It's legal. It's all legal stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. The whole theme of the whole series is like banking and how people steal money and how people like launder money and drug money and all that sort of thing. And then you mix in maple syrup.
So that episode sounds like an episode of Ozark with a maple syrup theme.
Right.
Trying to launder some money with
Right.
maple syrup.
You know, it's just like you wouldn't imagine. But then when they dig in and tell you some of the, you know, reasons why,
Mhm.
you're like, holy crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. You know?
Yeah.
Throw in some maple syrup for extra stickiness, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Some extra sticky hands out there, I guess, right?
Hands above the table.
It's, yeah, hands above the table, exactly.
Guys.
Yes, sir.
Irene wants me to shave.
Oh, really?
No, not until after your race.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like
that's-
Samson. Your hair makes you stronger.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
tell her, you know, you won't shave until, you know, it's grown as much as Zach's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Well, you know, aren't you from Holland? Like, isn't part of your heritage like big old beards and stuff? You
It
know,
is.
and
It
wearing
is.
like lots of fur and going,
And
ale,
and
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That-
You know,
Magma.
That's more
Magma.
north, I believe. It's more like Scandinavians, right? You know, it's the
I don't know, close enough. You know what I'm saying?
like
Right?
Close enough. Yes.
it's like a turkey leg in one hand. a
Yeah,
beer
you
in
got like exactly. Yeah, you got like a turkey. They don't even have turkeys there, and you got a turkey leg in your hand, right?
And a beer in the other.
And a beer in the other, and you go,
And a
ah,
funny hat.
yeah.
now, Neri, if you were
And
Tom,
then you talk like this.
You
See,
swing
I'm making
back-
up your whole culture for you, man. Come on.
Now, on-
We're
You swing
so
around.
American, aren't we? So American, man.
America.
America, damn it, America. Yeah,
now, on the other hand, you know, Tom could grow full beard in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, you know, I see the show, like, you know, he's short shaven, then, you know, shave the next week is like all full.
Back to where he was. Yeah. Yeah.
A button I can press.
yeah, he's a chia pet. That's what he is.
And I'm sleeping.
Tom was the inspiration for the chia head.
Yeah, dude, Tom's
Yes.
middle name is Chia.
That is so every time I look different, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the topic.
Literally, I mean, you go from clean shaven to full beard, back to clean shaven and full beard within like a 3-week period.
He's
That's
right.
how it
too, you know,
happens.
I never really thought about it, but Sadiq's
I
absolutely
believe he follows the lunar cycle. You know,
So full moon is full beard.
Oh, now who saw this blood moon? Okay, of course I
Yeah.
work at night, so I was, a friend of mine texted me, and so I was paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I was paying attention. So right about, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning this thing was supposed to be up there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking. I didn't see nothing special at all. All I saw was some damn white moon. Anybody see the blood?
No.
It was on Wednesday. It was a little bit bigger than normal, and it had a slightly blue tint to it.
but I thought here in our state or something, we didn't have good visibility to that. So it was.
No, it was kind of cloudy. It was kind of cloudy.
No, but
But
even
I don't know,
like the
midnight.
West Coast had better view, because I don't know.
Yeah, because one of the things that happens down here in Arizona, at least, is we get these really huge orange moons anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Is that another call coming in or something? Or
We got an intruder.
yeah, that's the old that's the hangout music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Or the Google voice call. Yeah.
Yeah, the Google. Yeah.
Okay.
That's me pressing the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
But
come
yeah,
on.
I looked, you know what I'm saying? And it was weird too, because that night, now this is here, mind you, but it was pretty bright, but most full moons are bright. And then I don't know, you guys, I've showed you my watch before, but I'm so into the moon, I have it on my watch.
Mhm.
I watch the moon phase literally every day. Right. So, it was pretty bright that night, just a little bit brighter than a regular full moon, not much, just a little bit.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, it was right about 5 in the morning. It just went black. It was just dark.
Hmm.
And you couldn't even find the moon. I was looking all over for it. I was like, where did it go? It was weird. It was weird. And then Mark knows, because I'll put some of my sunrise shots in his show. And sometimes the moon will actually come up next to the sun in some of my
Mhm.
or right above the sun in some of my sunrise photos.
Yeah.
It'll be like right there. Of course, it's like this big because it's with a cell phone, a mobile phone sensor. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting too. You know what I'm saying? And I saw some people's photos, and they were getting these really nice orange moons. And I'm like,
Ours was I saw a little bit, and maybe what was in the clouds, but ours had a little bit of a blue tint to it.
Hmm.
So I don't
I
know
think blue is
what
actually cooler than orange.
Yeah, blue was kind of cool. It was like like an ice blue, not real dark blue, but kind of a real light kind of blue color.
You
Yeah,
take pictures?
No, I didn't take any pictures. No,
you really got to be kind of into it for pictures, man, because nighttime photography, that's what I was explaining to this friend of mine. He wanted me to get a picture of it, and I'm like, yeah, handheld at night with a cell phone, yeah, no.
But I recall Mark going to wherever for the big total eclipse that we had.
Oh yeah, but that was a camera on the tripod.
Yeah, no, I thought maybe
filter and like a
Yeah, I thought maybe you were all out. We went all out for that one as well.
No, I was sitting downstairs working, and Pam, hey, look at the moon. I looked outside and hey, look at the moon.
Yeah. So it wasn't some big moonstruck moment there when you're looking at the moon there. You remember Moonstruck when they were. Never mind.
Yeah. You went to bed, I went to work.
Yeah, but Tony Kornheiser, I don't know, another PTI reference here, but I listened to his podcast, and he was talking about that moon too the next day, and he was like, I looked out there and I just saw a regular damn moon, and he was looking at it from Washington D.C. Now, Neri, did you happen to see this? Was it visible from your side of the globe? Not at all.
No, it was just the moon, like it always is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? It's a full moon for you as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It was a full moon, but I didn't see something special. No.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying a similar thing too.
Yeah. I think it just depends kind of what the weather was like and what time you looked at it too, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and from where you were at, I assume, because I mean, it was pretty darn clear here. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty darn clear. It was bright because I mean, you could see for quite a ways, and then it was weird because right about 5 a.m, it just went dark. Like it was just super dark. It was crazy, right? It was like someone flipped a switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just went super dark right about 5 a.m. until the sun started coming. Then you started to see that light from the sun starting to come up. But so now that I'm making this adjustment, and we'll close with this. But now that I'm making this adjustment from working midnights for like 15 years, I've been a little nervous, man. I have to admit, and I explained it to someone else as the same type of nervousness as a regular person. Right, as I call it, going to working midnights, right? So if you were going from a 8 to 8 in the morning shift, 8 in the morning to 8 at night, and now you're going from 8 at night to 8 in the morning, you'd be kind of nervous as well. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Joe. What was your old shift? What's your new one? I may have missed it.
It was 8 to 8.
Before?
Yeah. Basically 8 to 8:30 to 8:30 to 9.
8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And now what's gonna be?
8 to 8.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Exactly flip-flopped. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, do I need any tips here, man? Any sort of, one of the guys was giving me a tip at work, and he's like, dude, the time you'll be coming to work, he's like, don't go this way from your house because
that's gonna be the biggest thing.
Traffic jam. Yeah, it's around 8. Here to start like 6:30, like between 6:30 and like literally 9:30. It's impossible. I mean, that's it. On major highways, you're stuck.
Yeah.
I've never been a regular Joe. As you guys know, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying?
Now your name's Joe, and now you're gonna be regular Joe.
I know. It's like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's a little like you get comfortable in being different. You know what I'm saying? And being weird, odd. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always worked odd shifts. I'm a little wacko anyway. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you get kind of used to that.
I can't imagine with the odd hours you've.
Yeah, I mean, you've done. I mean, my impression is, I mean, you work in overnights for as long as you have. I mean, you are one of the few people. I mean, I've worked overnights for a year or two. Pam had done it for a couple of years, and it just didn't. We never got in sync. We were never able to do that. You've been. It seems to fit you. So that's going to be the biggest change, I think, is just alternating, like flipping everything 180 degrees. So it's going to take you. It's going to take you a couple of weeks probably.
I'm really. I mean, sleeping at night will be okay, fine. I mean, I just had 2 weeks off, and that's literally what I did. Of course, was sleeping at night.
That helps.
So that part I'm really looking forward to, not having to take what I call good night juice. My that little ZzzQuil is what I take, to help me sleep. And when you're a day sleeper, you have to take something. That's just the bottom line. So I'm looking forward not to having to do that. I'm looking forward to being able to take all the stuff I have my windows off.
Because it's going to be dark when you're sleeping. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Now it'll be dark when I'm sleeping. So I'm like, wow, I'll be able to open the windows in my room. You know what I'm saying? Like, do these things work? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And Joe will realize that daytime people are different.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You guys are like a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be part of the crew here pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, will that like change the whole flow of the show?
No.
I mean, what if I'm just like
as boring as we are? Yeah, then it might change, but I don't think that's going to happen.
What if Neri? What if me working nights is my strength, like your hair is to your Samson? Your hair. Like if you shaved your hair, there goes your strength. What if working nights is, and then all of a sudden I work days, I'm a regular Joe. I'm just some quiet dude here. Yeah, how you doing?
Like, welcome to Share Bear.
Welcome to Share Bear.
Hey, everybody.
Or in case
how are you doing?
Check out the moon. I'm just messing with you, Tom.
I was like, holy crap! I was kind of going through my Instagram, and I'm like, wow, there's like stuff that there is something that's I'm looking forward to a little bit, is all these beer functions that happen at night, and I never get a chance to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm already looking forward to joining in a gym. I could like go to a gym after work and get a workout.
No gym.
No gym. Okay, yeah.
No.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Dilly.
Talk Dilly. I can
no gym things.
I could actually go to those places where they have those things called what do they call them? Happy hour. Yeah.
Bar.
Bar. I could actually go to those, and they have those people in them. What do they call them? Women? Yeah. Maybe I could meet those.
Amen.
Yeah. Do you need like a ticket or something? What do how do you meet these people?
Yeah, there's women at gyms too.
Whoa, there is women at gyms wearing nice pants.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you, Joe. Speaking of bar and your weird time shift and have you have you ever been to a bar like in like 10 in the morning since
Oh yeah. I used to go to there was certain bars that were open in New Mexico, at least. I haven't done it here, but there were certain bars that were open because there was like Intel had large crews that worked overnight as well. So some of the bars that were in that area would be open, or if you were in an area that was close to the base, there would be, certain places where there was going to be large amounts of people that worked, nights as well. It's pretty cool.
Yes, probably.
It's pretty cool because
interesting crowd too, right?
We're different people, man. We're like, you know what I'm saying? We're different people, and we got a different sense of humor, as you can tell. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, you know one of them for a little while.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I got a meeting to go to.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man.
Rest of the day, tomorrow or Sunday, 4:00 Eastern.
Sunday, 4:00. Yes,
Cool.
I'll set that up and I'll post that on there. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man.
Right. See ya. Bye.
Guys. About Sunday. Is it around 9 in the evening at my time, or?
It's 4 Eastern.
4.
No,
what that. 10 near 4 is 10.
4 is 10 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 is good.
10 is good. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
10 is great.
That's when the real smoke comes out.
That's no problem making smoke at 10. Exactly.
Because I had this run Sunday morning, so
yeah, that's right. So yeah, you have to make up for it, in the evening.
Hey, now I has anybody had the Diet Cokes yet? Any of the new flavors of Diet Coke?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
I don't know if that's special, because here in Holland everything is I had what's it called? The one with stevia.
Oh, with that sweetener.
Yeah, like fake sugar thing. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about different ones then.
Do they have the same thing for the other Coke versions? Like, I mean, my favorite has always been, Coke Zero. I can't stand Diet Coke, and I can't even stand regular Coke anymore. It's Coke Zero. Do they
Coke
have
Zero.
like variants of Coke Zero with the flavor like that? Do you happen to know?
I think they do. I think they have cherry.
Yes, you're right. But cherry is old. I'm talking about whatever they're coming up with nowadays with for the Diet Coke. I wonder if they have the same lineup or something for Zero.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. You got me on that one. I'm not sure. For Zero, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not like a super huge Diet Coke fan. I just go for the, you guys know I go for the flavors, the different flavors of stuff. Here's the Jody Reviews Facebook page, and there's the post I put of the 2 of the new Cokes, Neri, that I got. Here's the ginger lime and the twisted mango.
Oh, we don't have it here. No. Oh.
And
That twisted mango sounds pretty
the
good.
mango's not bad. Here's a better look at the ginger lime.
So you try them both, right?
Yeah.
Which one are your favorite?
For me, the mango. Yeah. But it would just depend on. To me, they're kind of made for mixing, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they're kind of made for mixing with your favorite spirit. You know what I'm saying? Here's the twisted mango. I feel like they did a fantastic job with the mango, making it really, really taste like real mango. Which is tough to do. Some manufacturers just kind of sweeten stuff up. You know what I'm saying? And try to call it mango. This one actually does taste like mango.
Do they charge more for them than the regular diet?
Those are 12-ounce cans. They're skinny like Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
An 8-pack for me was $3.99.
Okay.
50 cents a piece. That's not bad at all.
It wasn't too bad, but I don't know what a regular if I'm not mistaken, I think what you can get a 12-pack, a 12-ounce cans for maybe $4 or $5 if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Okay.
So I don't know how that breaks down as far as value.
Really, so the soda's so cheap. Like I noticed if you go get like a regular bottle, 12-ounce bottle, plastic, it'll cost you like $2. But if you get a big 2-liter, it costs you like $1.50.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, you got Michael in there, and he says in Holland we have Coke Zero lemon, vanilla, and cherry.
Oh, right.
I have seen the vanilla and the cherry like from years ago. The lemon, I don't think so.
You haven't seen that? Okay.
No.
Seems like a lot of the soda that they, like you're saying, they almost make it for mixes.
Yeah.
It's like it seems like half of this like things that they sell, soda that they sell, is towards people that mix with it. Or half of this.
I think and they specifically do have said that they in the press releases that they were targeting millennials with this new Diet Coke, with this latest flavors of Diet Coke and the packaging. And millennials are drinking more spirits than past generations. You know what I'm saying? So it would make sense that they're trying to make these to mix. You know what I'm saying? If they're drinking more spirits, and then there is a lot of Coke fans out there. A lot of people like Diet Coke. There's some people that are just literally hooked on Diet Coke, right?
Like literally hooked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like they've got a habit. Yeah. There's people that drink like at least a 6-pack of Diet Coke a day.
Wow.
Guys, I have to go as well.
Okay, Neri. Thanks, man.
Shabbat is calling, so.
And hey, good luck for Sunday, man, for the race.
See you guys Sunday, and we drink a beer afterwards.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, after the race, we can get the full report.
Yeah,
and, of course.
And we'll be following. We'll be following online, man. So
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers, man.
Okay, I will try, guys. See you Sunday.
Okay, brother.
See you later, man.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Now Ian says, yeah, my old boss used to mainline Diet Coke in his cubicle. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
And then he says he was just joking, of course. But yeah, it's no. But there are some serious Diet Coke at. I was in the service with a guy that was, I mean, just loved Diet Coke.
Now, do they like the Diet Coke because of the aspartame?
I don't know.
That's
like,
what
is
turns me off.
it-
That fake, taste.
Yeah.
Sugar. Like that's something I just can't stand it. I mean, I guess if you get used to it, you get used to it. But yeah, it's funny because my old job they used to bring us free soda all week long.
Really?
Oh yeah, and some people, you guys still. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, that's ISIS.
Yeah, right. ISIS. Yeah, exactly.
All my old job, striking me.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. See, you're starting to mention them, and that's what happens.
So, they would bring us like free, soda all week long. And there was that one dude, he would just drink those Diet, Cokes like crazy. But years later, he had to go to the emergency room because of heart palpitations because of the caffeine in the Coke.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
He had he was freaking out, and he's like, I gotta go to the hospital. Then he turned out, they told him, you're drinking too much. I mean, it's not good for you. So.
Yeah, that's
Because people don't look at caffeine as a drug, but it's very much a drug.
Ian's on a roll there. He says, I heard Diet Coke causes Asperger's.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, but and then we all know somebody who's absolutely hooked on those energy drinks.
Ooh, I used to be hooked on those. I would drink like 2 of them a day.
2 a day?
Yeah, and it got to a point where I could drink it and just go to bed.
I don't know if 2 a day is a pretty.
But like the big ones, like the 32-ounce ones.
Yeah.
Like the ones that twist off tops. People do drink a lot more than that.
Like malt liquor, twist
Yeah.
label out. You do
Yeah,
that?
label out and all that. Exactly. Yeah, there's people, man. I worked with a few cats in the past that, man, I mean, every time you saw them, they were holding one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time you did not see them, it's like a cigarette. Like, you have that friend that every time you see them, they're holding a cigarette, or every picture that they're in, they're holding a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? You have that friend or that relative. There's people I know that every time you see them, they're holding an energy drink. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hasn't people died from that? Like kidney
Yeah.
stuff like that? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's people that die from drinking too much beer. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Yo, did you ever drink? Remember the Four Locos before they got banned? with the energy in the Four Locos.
I have literally had. I think I've had. I used to only have had 2 energy drinks in my life. Yeah, one was a Red Bull and one was something else. And then I did sample one of those. I think was it Budweiser that came out with that beer that was half energy drink, half Budweiser. I think it was Budweiser, wasn't it? Several years ago.
Yeah, like I remember before the Four Loko got you can't buy it anymore. The regular Four Loko used to be, but I remember drinking one whole Four Loko, and it just you feel like you drank a whole bottle of something, like a whole bottle of whiskey or something like that.
Really?
Done, but your energy just maximizes the alcohol content.
Here's my experience with the energy drinks. I've had only one, like a Monster, like a regular Monster. I was at work and I drank the whole. It was like 16-ounce cans, right? If I'm mistaken, the Monster one.
They're pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, I drank it. I was at work. I was in my office. I felt like some sugar rush, something. I had to get out. I was freaking out. I had to get out of the building to breathe some air. That's how bad it was. It's like I smoked crack or something. And that's it. It was one of the experience. That literally freaked me out. What I felt was like, I can't handle it. That's it. That's one only experience, you know. Since
that was it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Before I forget, the malt liquor thing. Some malt liquor guy gave you a shout out recently in his video.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Recently, as in 2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's what's his name? McStud.
Really?
Yeah. Look his videos when from when he's doing it by himself, not with his girlfriend. He gave you a shout out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, did we talk about that? He gave a shout out before because we had.
This one, I believe he posted it like 2 days ago, so it can be
Okay, so he must have did another one then.
Yeah. So at the very end of the video, cool. He's doing his own malt liquor blueprint, I believe, if I'm mistaken.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, according now, because he does them with his wife sometimes or something, right?
Well, his girlfriend, yeah. But no, this one was by himself.
Okay, yeah.
It was he's talking about his own blueprint, malt liquor.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember Bum talking about him in his malt liquor report.
Oh yeah, it's I mean, one of his videos that is crazy. I was laughing my ass off the other day.
What was his name again?
McStud.
McStud,
like MC Stud.
Yeah.
Like, he's got some outrageous stuff, but just so funny.
Yeah, let me see. I've already got him. Yeah, there he is. I've already got it. We'll show his YouTube page here once again. Yeah, because during the malt liquor report, we played. I forget what the video was, but we played quite a bit of his video. Oh, it was the chip one when he ate the hot chip.
Yeah, when he took off his wig and everything because it was too much.
Yeah. It just got way too hot. Yeah, and we like broke it down and analyzed it to death there, didn't we?
That's the one before last, McStud malt liquor blueprint.
So this one here.
That's the last 5 minutes. This is when he gave you the shout out.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, it's fun. Maybe we might want to leave it for Bum's report here. I don't want to. I just want to tell you, for you and Bum. So.
Oh yeah, he might. Yeah, Bum might be.
I want to do something on it. I don't want to hijack his report.
Yeah, hey, yeah, that is right. Yeah, because he could file like copyright on you or something, man.
I know. Yeah, between Mark and his songwriting, skills. and Bum his reporting skills, like
yeah, you're jumping in on his turf, man. Him and Billy D, bro. Billy D, Billy D will get after you, bro. I love that malt liquor report. I swear it's great. I mean it all stemmed from we had what's his name jumping in the chat there.
Oh,
and malt liquoring us.
Vega?
Yeah, Jay Vega. And he had already been doing that forever. I mean, he'd been doing it for such a long time. And Bum decided to check him out one day and brought it to our attention. He's like, have you ever checked this guy out? You know what I'm saying? And so we did. And I just left it to Bum. I'm like, well, why don't you investigate him? You know what I'm saying? And then the malt liquor report is born. Yeah, it was great.
He's good at. He's disciplined.
Yeah, no, he takes it seriously, and that's what.
But he has a skill of. I mean, I have ADD or something. Then I'll do something, then quit, then go to something else, and leave half-assed.
Yeah,
he was dedicated.
Yeah, no, well, that's what brought Bum into the show. Was he was always in the chat room. Now, in the early days of the Google Plus, that was in the Google Plus days. The chat room was only in the show. Like if the only way you could see it was to be in the show, like actually on camera. And he wasn't on camera then. He would just jump in the chat there, and give all kinds of stats and stuff like that. And I loved it. I thought it was great. You know what I'm saying? When we had someone else that would do something as well, like a similar sort of thing. And then he finally jumped in on camera one day. God, I think after maybe a year or so of doing that, and we were like, "Whoa, hey, there's the guy!" You know what I'm saying? There he is, and
he's real. Like
he's real, exactly. Yeah, and he's been part of the show ever since, man. Yeah, he's been a real good key part of the show too, and we always had him as our share a beer statistician, and so it was just kind of natural that he would be our oh man, what did I call it? The investigations unit or something like that. I called it the share a beer newsroom or something. Yeah, something like that. But no, I love that report. It's great. You know what I'm saying? So and I think a lot of other people do too, you know, so I try to keep it at the bottom of the hour specifically, and then that way people can tune in right on that half hour or somewhere thereabouts, you know what I'm saying, and find it if that's all they're looking for, you know, in the recording. So
like back in the days in the movies, you know, when they stop the movie halfway and they show you, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they'd give you the news report. Yeah, in the actual movie. Yeah, like the black and whites. Yeah. Ooh, we should do like a show in black and white, huh?
That would be cool.
Yeah, one of the latest McStud video he did in black and white.
In black and white.
You know, you might be able to see more smoke in black and white too.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
It's like old school smoke, like, you know, in the 40s.
They don't have filters on here.
Because black, you know, like Citizen Kane kind of, you know, type smoke. Man.
Now some guys have pretty. Now see, the problem for me is that I love this format. This thing we're doing right now. I've seen other people do it, and they have very expensive systems, where they'll use Skype. You call in on a special number or however you use Skype. I think it's just all usernames or something, right? And then I forget what they call this piece of equipment, but it's like a mixer, but it's for video. And then you mix it in yourself. It can be pretty damn high dollar.
It's a little overkill to me. I mean, you know, anybody could just need a phone or even mobile device, or, you know, Hangout app, which is available pretty much on any platform, and, you know, you're good to go. I don't see why, you know, it's good as it is. Don't change it, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking to try to figure out how to hook my camera to it. I am trying to figure that out. I'll probably have to make some adjustments here with my desk, and then that way I've seen guys have similar setups to what I already have. But then they use their SLR for the camera, and it gives really good, nice, high quality, without having to, you know, go too deep into your pocket. You know what I'm saying? But still do this same sort of format.
I've seen it.
You know, from what I've seen is, you know, you keep changing it, going back to the original format. You used to have.
I know, right? Yeah, I still have everything literally within arm's distance right here.
You know, you had these boom mics thing, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's right here. It's literally I could bring it in camera right now. It's like right here. See?
Then it was, you know, like all up in your face, and it was like, I don't want the thing, you know, bumping.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I can see that.
It like I even tried to figure it out like a week ago or so. I was like, okay, let me try to nail this thing down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for the way that I move around and stuff, you know, because I'm always like, hey, you know, and it's like right here, you know.
It's, you know.
Or maybe I need to come at it.
But it's a skill, you know, that to use that, because I've seen like video podcasts are pros, but sometimes they have some guests, they are like, you know, actors or something like that, and they don't know. They tell them, you know, stay close to. They know how certain distance for the sound to not get too loud, or right, you know, yeah. or so, and don't move, and you know,
yeah,
you get used to it, and the way, you know, you move around it, which maybe, you know, you don't want that. I mean, you know, we hear you just fine as it is. So.
It depends on the microphone too, because this microphone's super hypersensitive.
Yeah.
So it picks up a lot of the ambient noise. I need something that's a little more. I forget what do they call it? Omnidirectional or something like that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I can't remember all the lingo for the audio stuff, but I was trying to figure out how to get this thing into the show again. I'm thinking I need to come at it more from the bottom. I think if I came at it, but I'm still having to sit around it. I don't know. I'm so used to the headset. You know what I'm saying? And it gives a decent sound. It's not the best.
Say again, you want to come from the bottom and have sit on it?
I know, right? That just sounded so odd.
That was too easy, man.
It was right there. I lobbed it up there, and you didn't even have to hit it hard. Just kind of smack it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
And what about your special lights, man? Are they gone? I see the light bulbs, in the corner.
Yes. No. Those light bulbs that I had for the lights that I had for the New Year shows.
Yeah. Oh,
those I actually use in a different part of the house. I just brought them in here.
Oh, got it.
I brought them in here for it. Do I have a photo?
Did you move them back to where the magic happens usually?
Yeah, where the magic happens, baby. Yeah, they're actually part of my media center. So I have one of those deals where I tell Alexa to turn on my TV, and then she turns on all the lights for me as well. And then as I'm watching something, the color will change. You know what I'm saying? That sort of setup, and that's what those lights are.
Okay, set up the mood, huh?
Yeah, you gotta set the mood, baby. Yeah, but it is kind of cool. So if I'm watching something and let's say it's kind of purple-ish themed, or like for example, this game. The game is kind of purplish, sort of like a purple bluish sort of color. And so what I do is I take my phone actually, and I'll find a color that goes with that whatever I'm watching, and then I aim the camera at it, and it picks up the color tone from that and sets the lights.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
so it has like a scanner, a code, like a color scanner.
Wow. Yeah, and it'll set the lights to that color, whatever you want. It's awesome. It's the one benefit to those smart light bulbs. It's the one kind of plus to the Bluetooth over the Wi-Fi. But there ain't too many as I see it. I would rather have Wi-Fi lights than Bluetooth lights. But the one plus is that you don't have all these Wi-Fi connections, because some routers only let you connect so many devices. So if you're starting to do every light bulb has its own connection, you can run into some problems. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I don't know how many lights are in your house, but I got a grip of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, okay, so each light bulb actually will have its own IP address, if you want to call it.
Yeah, and it's, you know what I'm saying, and some routers can only hook so many devices to it.
Okay.
So it's kind of why you see these bridges now where stuff connects into them, and then that bridge connects and then acts like the brain for the system.
Yeah, I think in theory you can only have 250, since the router is there like a C-class network range, so it's 250 maybe. I'm not counting all the ones that are reserved, so you can have up to like around 250 devices connected.
Really?
Just based on the number of local, private IP addresses you can have on the network. That's just one, limitations. I can't think anything else. So.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Matters what class you are. Because A, B, and C, some that can have thousands.
Yeah.
I'm old school with whatever I have, from.
And then it goes per band too, right? So.
You have all the newer bands, which bother with.
So, I have some stuff. I kind of divide mine evenly. I have some stuff on my what is it? The 2.8 megahertz band. Is it a 2.8 and then a 5 megahertz or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, these are even old. I mean, I have the N band, and I forgot. I mean, they're coming up with a new protocol, even
But I have the dual band router, so I have an equal amount on each band, but the ones that take the most bandwidth, I have them on the 5.
Okay.
Use
for streaming, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. Like my Apple TV, for instance, is one that I have on there.
Do you stream in 4K?
No, I don't have any 4K other than this machine that I'm looking at right now. I don't have any.
Yeah, because that's what's needed for the high bandwidth. For the new bands that are high throughput. Usually it's for 4K. If you don't need them for anything else. I mean, that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't have any 4K devices yet. Like I say, other than and then my computer's hardwired.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, I have it. I'm fortunate enough to have the whole house is like hardwired if I really want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So I can hardwire most of my devices if they have that capability.
I hardwired mine via the power lines for some computers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I get a better bandwidth than Wi-Fi for me, because my house is old, so it doesn't come pre-installed with all the
Right.
I could do that, but it costs me a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna get into your pocket. Yeah.
I just use high throughput power lines, and it look great. I mean, for what I do,
But that is where those lights are actually from my media center. So they went back there, and then these smaller lights that you actually see here are actually some of the lights that I have for my lighting setup that I'm using now. How can I? There's some of my photography lights, my video. Yeah, they're all plugged in. Darn it. Yeah, I have them all there, but I've got lights all around here right now. So I've already got the lights. So, if I were to, do this other couple little other deals, then I've already got everything else I need, and I wouldn't have this. See how my hands just washed out until so I wouldn't have all those sorts of issues, and we'd get better quality. And some people really.
Question for you regarding the light when you do a shoot, when you do lights, right? Lighting or whatever you want to call it. So back in the days, I assume you used regular light bulbs, not the how do you call it, energy efficient, whatever.
Oh man, you should see the light bulbs that I have.
So a question for you: would it get really hot by comparison to what you have right now? In terms of heat.
Yeah. Oh man, do they get hot? Yeah. I've got Are these my big ones in here? Nah. See, these aren't my big ones. I've got my big constant lights. I've got in over there in my main studio, but man, them suckers are they're like this big. I ain't even kidding. They're huge, and they put out
a lot of heat.
A lot of yeah, and so they get very hot.
It doesn't matter on your model. Sometimes you had to do touch-ups, and the things not.
But on the model end, they don't get hot. So when you're on the front end of them, they're moderately cool. They're not
okay.
They're moderately cool. What I still do is I'll have like a fan going, or I'll put I have central air, so I'll just put the fan from the central air going, and that's generally enough to like right now. I've got one light going right now, and I've got the ceiling fan on to kind of get the air moving around because and right now I only have 2 lights on in here, I think.
What are they CFLs?
Oh yeah, what do you call? Well, you see those little spiral lights down here, right? I forget the name.
CFLs.
Yeah, I think so, because they break super easy, man. They are so delicate, and when they break, they just shatter in a million pieces, just like those old what are those bar lights? Those.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the ones that people break over people's backs and stuff.
Yeah.
I still have those in my garage.
Well, they're just regular fluorescents or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, hold on.
Oof.
What are you drinking, Tom? No.
I'm drinking nothing. I'm drinking nothing, surprisingly.
Yeah, see, these are small. Well, this would be a regular, typical little small version that you would get at wherever, right?
Yeah.
And I forget what they call these.
Those are probably like 30 watt a piece, right? Something.
Yeah, this is let me see, 2700 Kelvin, 13 watts. They're real small. And then these are, for me, these are small as well. Now this is 5400 Kelvin. You know, because this is more, you know, duplicating the sun. 30 watts. This is 30 watts. I've got some that are like 150, and they're massive. They're
they're costly too, right?
Yeah, and they're not too bad. But this is my iPhone 10, as you know, and my iPhone X, right? And this one's the same size as my iPhone, right? Just to give you a reference, here's a beer can next to it, 12-ounce beer can, right, as a reference. And those other ones, man, like they're huge, man. They're like that big around, and they're huge, and they put out some light. But you need that, you know, for these are constant lights. So they're really good for video, and you can use them for still photography in some circumstances, right? So and you have to put out a lot of light to use them with still photography, because once you start getting I'm getting really inside baseball, but some of these photographs were taken with with the constant lights that are in back of me. Some of them are. This one here that's in black and white was, let me see. This black and white here one was taken with constant lights. But you need a lot of light, and I need the model to be kind of still, because with constant lights, if you get any motion and you don't have that real good, powerful, that's why you need those strobes, those real powerful strobes to freeze the action. And it's typically in the hair. If you get any motion, sometimes they'll be real still, but then the hair will move a little bit, and you'll see a little blur in some of the grains of the hair. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm getting real inside the weeds with that. But
and do you also have solar energy, like solar panels?
Yeah, solar. Yeah. Yeah.
So how much does it cost to do that, to install? Or you came with the house, you don't know anything about it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I could tell you how much my systems. The problem is that I could tell you how much my system cost. I know the cost of it. I didn't do it. It came already installed, and that's a huge benefit, right? Because I have some friends at work that are installing their systems now, and they're paying a lot of money, man, a lot, you know, and it's going to take them years and years and years to get that cost back. So they're not necessarily seeing the exact same savings I am, because mine's already built into my house, right? Because I bought it like that, so it's just I own the system already.
Isn't Tesla developing their own panels, like house panels too?
Tesla's behind on everything. This is what's the problem with Tesla. He's really good at putting out this image, but he's seriously behind on everything.
Did you see those new flamethrowers?
Yeah.
Oh man, they sold like 10,000 in like 2 hours pre-order.
Yeah. He's really good at like getting people in, but not real good at following through on the manufacturing of stuff, right? So
yeah, that'd be great for, you know, solar panels, because
but yeah, no, he is coming out with those the solar tiles or whatever they are, and he's got the 4 different styles, or is it 5 different styles of tiles that can go on your house.
So your electric bill should be next to nothing, right?
My last electric bill that I literally just paid, I think a day ago or 2 days ago, was $25.
Wow.
And that doubled. I was a little pissed off. I know people laugh at me, but my usual bill is like 10 something, right? And then all of a sudden you get a bill that's 25. Yeah. I'm like, what, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know it sounds. I know it's $25. It ain't the cost.
Yeah,
It's more the principle of what's happening here. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did my bill double? Because it did. It more than doubled. It went from like 10.
Most people pay like 10 times that easy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. And whenever I want to really piss someone off at work, I'll let them know what my electric bill is. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the middle of summer.
Oh yeah.
And your gas bill must not be bad, also, because I mean, you guys don't eat.
My latest gas bill was right now it's a little higher, right? Because it's our winter time in Arizona, but I have natural gas, you know, in the house, and my bill was normally like $50, something like that. But this last month, you know, I had more time off, so I was home more. So it was $95.
That's good.
That's still bad. Up here, it's like people pay like $200
I pay $200 on average. On
average for your gas, really?
No. Sorry. No, $100 for the gas average, but my electric bill is close to $300 average.
Yeah. Now, see, that's
the gas. But I bet you that your water bill is higher than mine.
Yeah.
Did you fix your issue? You know, wherever you had a leak or something?
Yeah, I've fixed the leak in the roof. I fixed most of the leaks in my yard.
Yeah, no, the water main or line, or did you say you had some leak?
Yeah,
that would cause in your bill to get really high.
Right, to get really high. Yeah, and that's what it was. It's in the yard, in the sprinkler system.
Yeah. Okay. So when it was high, how bad was it?
Oh. $200, $200 some dollars.
See that this is where yeah. Oh.
But that's when it was a problem, though. It's a lot less now, probably.
Yeah, it's $70, $75.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, like, right now my grass is so green it looks fake. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. Phoenix, I say Arizona, but I shouldn't say Arizona because northern Arizona is, still cold. It still gets tons of snow and, you know what I'm saying, all those sorts of things. But in Phoenix, man, it's just a different place. Like they have winter grass here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll till out your regular summer grass and they plant, I forget what breed it is. But they plant what they call the winter grass, and you just keep watering your grass. You know what I'm saying? You just keep doing your normal thing. It just doesn't take as much water as it would in the summer.
Mine stays dormant in the winter. So,
well, that's what I'm used to coming from New Mexico. I mean, we had regular seasons over there, so you get used to your grass dying in the winter, and you kind of look forward to it, taking a break from the yard. And yeah, not here, man. I I pay my landscaper no matter what, so yeah.
Here we get snow, and we're like, oh, maybe next year.
Yeah, that is one of the perks about snow is you look forward to it covering up your yard, so if I can't see it, it doesn't exist, right? I ain't got no weeds. I don't see anything. What's to see here? Nothing to see here.
The last work of the year is once the leaves fall, once those are raked, you're good.
Yeah.
I still have to do that. I still have a lot of leaves to rake.
Oh, hey, we got Steel Worldwide in the chat here, man.
Oh, cool.
Should I'll show some of his remarks are getting hid. I'll show some of them. Where's Bum, man? Bum's yeah. Do you see his comments in here? He's malt liquoring us, man. We're getting malt liquored by Steel Worldwide, man. Yeah. we're craft beer cunts.
What's out there now?
Yeah.
And he's saying we're talking trash about him.
I know, man. It's all good.
We have him on the show quite a bit. He's part of the Malt Liquor Report. I can. Heck, I think we just did have him in the last Malt Liquor Report, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, it's because it's he. I'm trying to think, man. I get them all mixed in, but I think, is Steel Worldwide? Is he the one that, like, if he gets 10 viewers, it's 10 million? Is that how that works?
I think so.
That's his ratio, you know.
Yeah, something like that. So if for anybody that doesn't know, this is Steel Worldwide's channel. You feel free to check him out. I think all the malt liquor guys are hilarious. But so you got Steel Worldwide and Fear. Those are some of the main guys, right? And 209J Jones and the P Glen, right?
Does he have two channels?
He does. Yeah, he does. This is the regular channel, and then he has Steel Worldwide 2. And so this is Steel Worldwide, and what I like, what we have in common is, if I'm not mistaken, he likes Mac ribs, right?
Oh, is he the one that drove to get Mac ribs?
Yeah, I think he's the one. He's the one that drove to get the Mac ribs.
Yep, that's him. I recognize the car.
Yeah, because the car was in it, right?
Yep.
Yes. And okay. he went to get maybe it's on the other channel. Let's see here. Maybe it's on the other channel. Yeah, there was the Steel Worldwide 2. Let's see. So there's 2 channels. You guys feel free to check them out. But these guys are really entertaining. I swear, they're great. Where's the Mac rib video? There it is. 4 Mac ribs and a 40-ounce living legend.
Oof.
And see, what sucks is I can't get a McRib here in Arizona. I don't know why. I used to be able to get them, but the last 2 McRib seasons I can't get one.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
You can't get them there either?
I haven't seen them yet. No, I don't know if it's going to arrive at one point.
Well, we're already out of the McRib season. But yeah, this would be a treat for Bum, man. He actually made an appearance here. So, and he's driving a Camaro. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a Chevy guy, you know. But yeah, he went on a road trip, got himself some Mac ribs, and then had them with a Colt 45.
Made an appearance, said a couple nice heartfelt things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, thanks for that appearance. At least we got malt liquor from one of the malt liquor guys. So you know, Bum, we can let Bum know, and he can note that down in his report. So we're out of here, guys. Thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it. Once again, we had Steel Worldwide. Oh, we had Hans Gomez in there, man. I used to know someone that will drink Coke in the mornings as a pick-me-up.
Drink a beer.
Right.
I'm sorry, but
we had Chris, sports fan. I mean, a lot of people in here. Craig was in here, Adam, TD Burris. So it was a great chat.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate everyone's support, man. Thank you for supporting the Friday Share Beer show as long as everyone did. So just stay tuned to the let me make sure to show the YouTube page, man. Where
Joe, Tom, and I were the last man standing, man.
Yeah, on the Friday Share Beer. Yeah. So here's my YouTube channel. So you can go there. There's already the one show right there. That's the only show I have in there right now. But that's for the Share Beer show 450. 450. And that'll be the first Saturday show. I'll put a show in here for the one that we just made up, and that will be for 4 p.m. Eastern Sunday. And that'll be the pre-show for the big game. So I don't want to even chance getting the repercussions of.
And Joe, I know we keep being that dead horse, but you gotta crack open that rogue of yours.
Now,
I want to see it.
Tom mentioned it.
I saw that.
I always bring it up. I don't mean to bring it up.
Yeah, Tom mentioned it. Yeah, we'll see about that. I've definitely got some other beers that I need to crack into, but
I'm only interested in that one.
But make sure to set a reminder here. Click that button, and it'll give you a reminder when that show starts. That way, you make sure you don't miss it. And man, thank you to everybody for all the support. I think we ran Friday Share Beer. Was that at least a year, maybe, or it was?
I think it was a year.
Bum should be here for that.
Yeah, see, Bum knows all those things, man. He's good. He's good with the numbers. But anyway, thank you. It was a great run. The Share a Beer show will be now on Saturdays, right? At 4 p.m. my time. What is that?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Yeah. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern. So same time,
different day
on Saturdays, which should be interesting, man, because I'll be able to have a beer again. The old school shows, I used to be able to have beers, and those were kind of crazy shows. So
but actually, won't you be like sleepy as hell for the first ones because of
Yeah, the adjustments and everything. Yeah, I'm still. There's actual beer event happening tonight, and I'm still trying to debate whether I'm going to go to it or not.
Basically, you're like drinking one beer and fall asleep, live.
I know, right?
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting because I have not ever been a regular Joe, but we'll see, man.
Cool, man.
We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, but man, I can't thank everyone enough for all their support. Of everything, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see you Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern for the pre-football show, and then on the 10th.
Sponsored by Rogue.
Yeah. He's not letting that one go, huh, Tom?
All right, thanks, Joe.
All right. Thanks, Sadiq. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Tom. And thanks, Steel Worldwide.
Yeah.
Oh,
generous.
You put a few more messages in there, real colorful. All right, guys, we'll see you, man. Peace out.
Later, man.